What's up, my guys? Listen, I'm not here to rain on your parade. Wait, never mind. I totally am. If you own one of these supercars, humble yourself. You're an imposter. The BMW i8. Oof. This one's rough. The i8 needs a V8, and then maybe it'll be a supercar. A 3-cylinder engine? Really? You really thought you were somebody pulling up in that car, huh? So, let's discuss the elephant in the room. 141 horsepower. I mean, just get a Civic at this point. GTRs. Sorry, but they're not supercars. At the end of the day, it's still a plastic Nissan shitbox. But what's worse are the wannabes that drive them. They are the dudes that claim the race was rigged at the moment all of the other cars destroy them. Just admit it, your little man ego isn't strong enough to handle defeat. You're inferior, not superior. The R8, aka the poor man's Lamborghini. It's like buying store brand ice cream and expecting it to taste good. Oh, God forbid. Not this guy again. What in the hell has he done to that thing now? LED lights? Really? The Porsche GT3. Sorry, but it's not a supercar and never will be a supercar. That bug-eyed grandpa car makes a whole lot of noise, but goes nowhere. Every single Ferrari. I'll be honest, you do dominate racing, but how have you still not figured out how to make the doors go up? If you're gonna spend that kind of money, at least make sure your doors aren't the equivalent of a Toyota's. If I learned one thing this week, it is to not fuck with the car community on TikTok. Well, anyway, here's what your car says about you, Men's Edition, Part 2. First up, the Corvette. It's the wannabe Lamborghini, and you're definitely driving one of these around if you're having a midlife crisis. The Honda Civic, it really can't get more basic than this. It's kind of like when you go to the pharmacy and they give you the generic version of your prescription. It works well and all, but I really just want the real deal. Mustang, literally the most aggressive drivers on the road. They think they're cool and all, but in reality, they probably can't even grow a full beard. Ignorant. I think this one's like the Acura GTR or something. It looks slow as shit. My car can definitely beat that in a race. A lot of people in the last video were like, huh, she probably drives a Honda Civic. Clearly you don't know me. So that's me right there. I drive a smart car. I really can't think of anything more attractive than a guy that drives this.
Making your home modern and beautiful is easier than you think with 50/50 RGB SMD strip lights. Bright, uniform, ambient lighting for anywhere in your room. Use exactly the length you need thanks to the cuttable design. Waterproof properties and the use of double copper make them durable and long-lasting in all conditions. Change the colors, effects, and brightness of the lights thanks to the wireless remote or the app on your phone. Change the look of your home. Order now.
I just realized that it's been almost a month since I made a video about cars, so this is what your car says about you, Men's Edition, Part 3. Just figured the car community must really miss me, you know? Don't worry, I didn't forget about you guys. First up, we have the Dodge Charger, okay? If you drive this, you're a wannabe cop, but you just don't have the balls to be one. You're probably still living in your teen years and can't find a stable relationship. Next, we have the Cadillac Escalade. I think we can all agree on this. It's the rich mom car. The wannabe soccer mom when in reality her kids would rather be at a steakhouse than step foot on a soccer field. Also, please stop taking up 3 spaces in parking lots. Just learn how to drive. Next up, we have the Range Rover Evoque. It is the car that every New Jersey girl hopes to receive at her Sweet 16. Just give it a month before this car loses a bumper. The Mini Cooper. I am so sorry, but I cannot take you seriously if you're driving this thing. One time in high school, a dude broke up with me. It crushed me, okay? And then a few months later, he showed up driving this thing, all right? That was the day that I got over him. The Bentley, old money, conservative. You probably live in New Jersey, California, or Florida, and you most definitely wear linen pants. The Ford Explorer. If you pull out behind me in this thing, I am definitely slamming on my brakes, okay? I am always convinced that you're an undercover cop. Please don't ride people's asses. It will only make them drive slower. Also, you're another wannabe badass with absolutely no balls. So, Part 4? What's up, my guys? Today, we're discussing what the inside of your car says about you. Listen up because you're about to be called out. This also totally applies to girls, maybe even more than the dudes. First, we have this guy. You're stuck in the early 2000s. Probably never had a girlfriend. Hate to break it to you, but you definitely won't be finding one with that thing hanging around. No matter what you do, you can't mask the smell of your daily McDonald's order. We all know this type, the water bottle hoarder. This is me, by the way. You probably have an underlying fear of running out of water, rare, so you bring one in the car with you every time you go outside. But then you notice the one from the day before is sitting in the passenger seat, but you can't throw it away because maybe you'll need it. But after a week of it sitting there, you've probably already convinced yourself that you'll contract a disease from the plastic heating up, so then it ends up in the trash. Hashtag save the planet. The pristine has his life together businessman. He might look like a dream, but I promise you, open the center console. The single father of a dog, that is. Pro tip, that hammock thing doesn't excuse you from actually having to clean the car. I got into a car once of a guy that had one of these things, and the part that sucks is that I really liked him, but his car smelled like wet dog and I just couldn't get past it. The one with a rotting gym bag that never leaves the trunk. Learned my lesson. Don't ever trust this type. The dude with a first aid kit, let's be honest, your mom put it there. What's up, my guys? Today I'm here to bring back my favorite topic, cars. Specifically, cars that men need to stop driving. Let's get right into it. Also, my sincerest condolences for all the egos that are about to be destroyed. First up, we have the Chevy Colorado. If you're gonna get a truck, not a go-kart with wheels. The Skion FRS. These are the cars I park far away from in a parking garage. The Jeep Liberty. Didn't they stop making these in like the 1900s? Like, why are you still driving that? Souped up ghetto-ass cars. These cars are usually for the guys that never really fit in anywhere in life, so they give their car a disturbing amount of love since they'll never find a woman to give it to. If you're into these ghetto cars, I made some stickers for you. Link in bio. The Mustang EcoBoost. If you're gonna get an American muscle car, you can't get anything other than a V8. The Prius. I'd rather drive a bicycle with training wheels. This is a teacher car, not a daddy car.